Hi, good morning and welcome back. Now today's video is going to be about dishwashing tablets. I decided I'm not going to pay a kidney or a kidney stone or whatever for dishwashing tablets. It's very expensive here in South Africa. And I went and I looked through the ingredients list. It's a very long list, but I tried to do some research to see why they put stuff in there and what everything does there. So I also Googled a few recipes on the internet, tried them, and then I got quite dusty, milky glasses and so on. We do have hot water here in South Africa, or not in South Africa where I live. We do have really hot water, so the internet versions or the Google versions did not work for me. So okay, let me take you through this. I already pre-measured everything just to make it quick. I will leave the recipe up somewhere along the line. I will tell you as I go why I add certain stuff and what it does in it, if I do know. Anyhow, so and I'm going to show you how I'm going to mix it up. So let's see if we can save some money here. So we're going to need a mixing bowl, I think on this side. And yeah, I've got a few things just to make life easier. I am using a little silicone mold just to mold my stuff in. This is a perfect size for me. It fits very nicely in my dishwasher. So I've made this previously. I do know my recipe work. My glasses come out nice and shiny. So let's just get this all out there. Okay. First thing says, I'm going to give you the ingredients for a 100-gram batch. I'm going to make a little bit of a larger batch here. The reason I'm going to give it for you in 100 grams, this is actually the formulation for 100%, so it's much easier to scale it up. Okay, first thing, we are going to use some washing soda. So my washing soda is this one that I've got here first. So I have 20 grams of washing soda. Okay, the 100-gram batch is going to be 20 grams of washing soda. So I'm just going to pour it through here. I should have got a larger sift here. Oh, it's working. Okay, washing soda helps the cleaning stuff to work better. This is quite dusty. Please do not inhale it while you're working. You will see the recording setup is different. It's a new place. This is my new room. I'm still busy settling in here. So this is the first recording in here to see if the sound and the lighting and everything is working. I'm looking at the wrong side of the camera, sorry. Got little things in here. Am I in the camera? Yeah, it seems like I'm already there. Okay, so this was the washing soda. This actually just helps the other ingredients to work better. Then I am going to add some borax. Some people say it is poisonous. They do use it in contact lens solution, so I don't think they will use it in stuff that you use for your eyes if it's really a big issue. And I know people drink it as well, so I'm not that brave yet. I don't think I'm going to do the boric acid or the borax. Boric acid and borax are two different ingredients. Okay, these guys clumped up a little bit, so nice to mix this in. Okay, so I've got 15% or 15 grams of borax. It was 20 grams or 20% of washing soda. So the next up here is baking soda. Okay, I'm going to mix baking soda and citric acid. The two of them actually react with one another, and then they make a chelator that's going to bind to any hard minerals and stuff in your water. So that's the reason why you add citric acid and bicarbonate of soda. The two of them reacts. If you mix it with wet stuff immediately, it will start to react and bubble up. I'm working around it because I don't want my little tablets to bubble up. So there's a trick to that. You add the citric acid last, after everything else. Okay, so then we've got our baking soda. So it's the bicarbonate of soda. This is going to be 10 grams or 10% for a 100 grams batch. Just going to mix them through here. And then plain all table salt. I don't know why they add it. It's in all the recipes. It's in the ingredients list for the tablets that I researched. So I don't really know why they put salt in it. Maybe to like make it taste better, don't know. Okay, I'm going to mix this nice and thoroughly here. So let's just put this one aside first. And I'm just going to mix it through with my whisk. Then I'm going to add plain old dishwashing soap. If you add too much of this, it's going to make lots of foam in your dishwasher and the dishwasher is not going to work properly. I played around with different amounts. Now the MAC is a brand that you get here in South Africa. Sunlight Liquid also works well. I know this Dawn is a different brand overseas, so it might work the same. You might need to adjust a little bit on this. If it makes too much foam, reduce the amount. If it does not foam, if it doesn't clean good enough, then you can maybe put a gram or more. I'm going to use 8 grams. So this is 8% of my solution. So I pre-measured or pre-weighed this as well. So I'm going to add my dishwashing liquid first before I add the citric acid, because now I can mix in the wet ingredients properly and incorporate it completely before I add the citric acid. And then the citric acid does not react as easily as when you add it first. Okay, so this is also going to bind your little tablets here. So there we go. And I'm going to mix this in. This will take a little while. And you might want to work it with your fingers. Might be better to wear gloves, because I think this might dry out your fingers a little bit, or your skin. Okay, and you need this actually to, if you press it together, it must clump up a little bit. So this might be a little bit too dry. Please do not add more washing liquid to it, because then you've got too much cleaning agent in here. So, and I can feel there is a chemical reaction already between the stuff, because it's a little bit warm. But this seems a little bit too dry for me, so I'm just going to get some alcohol here just to bind them together. I've got my spritzer here, and I want to add some essential oils. Okay, something nice and minty. I like my minty stuff. Okay, a few drops of those will do. Okay, so I'm just going to add a few drops of these. This is spearmint, so it's going to smell like somebody is brushing their teeth here. It's okay. It's clean. Okay, I've got here alcohol, so I'm just going to spritz a bit of alcohol here just to make sure that I'm going to get them to stick together. Okay, it's a little bit better. Okay, so now I'm going to add my citric acid in here. Now remember, the moment when you wet citric acid and bicarbonate of soda, it's going to start to fizz up. So that's why I'm adding this the last little bit here. There we go. And I might need to add more alcohol here because this is now also taking up some space here. Okay, now it's starting to hold shape. So I think we are ready here. This looks right. And we're just going to add it to our mold and pack it down. Okay, let's get a bigger spoon. Go a little bit faster. Now my washing tablets here ends up around about 8 grams per tablet, which is perfect amount for my dishwasher. So if you wanted to know the weight of each one of these, this is as exciting as watching paint dry. Okay, back them down a little bit. I'm just going to add this on top. I'm just going to smooth them out a little bit. And then you're going to start to press them down. I like to press them down quite hard to compact them properly. It's just they hold shape better when you have to pop them out the next day. I usually leave them 24 hours just to make sure they start to set. But yep, that is the ins and outs on how to make your own dish tablets for very little money. So yeah, I hope this is going to save you some moolah there, and it's actually nice to make your own. You know exactly what goes into it. You can fragrance it the way that you like it. I'm still checking the wrong camera here. I should have actually switched it over. I do look distracted. Okay, so we've got 4, 8, 16 tablets. I did not calculate the cost on these, but yeah, roundabout, I think in South Africa it's roundabout between 3 rand to 4 rand a tablet. I think with the previous time that I calculated it, it's roundabout maybe 1 rand. So it's what, more 250% saving around about, I think. So there we go, last few, just gonna compact them. Okay, and there we go. We've got our little tablets there. I'm going to leave them for 24 hours. By tomorrow they should be dry enough that you can tip them out. Then I leave them out on the paper for another few hours just to make mature. Then you can just package them in an airtight container and use them as you need them. So okay, so I will leave them. I will come back and show you what they look like when I tip them out, and yeah, that's it. Then I will see you guys again in the next video. So keep well, keep safe until I see you guys again.